Hello and welcome back to the Gaming Guild. Alex here with some more Monster Hunter World. We're going to be doing a slight change to our schedule. We are going to be doing Monster Hunter World on my solo Wednesday games for a bit. And then Tuesday, we're going to be doing some Satisfactory multiplayer. And then Fridays, you're going to get some Satisfactory solo as I just kind of work on some of my side projects. Without Kylie joining us. Fridays will be a little bit more laid back, chill stream. Might be some pre-recorded ones. Our summer's kind of getting busy, so you might see a little bit more pre-recorded and us holding off a little bit more on live streaming until things calm down a bit. Anyways, since the last time we played, I did a little bit of grinding. Nothing too new or crazy. I'm actually wearing a Tsukiyaku helmet. I really don't like the way that it looks, so I just kind of turned my helmet off for the time being. But the outfits that I have, I can just do. So this is the full list. Right now I can't be stunned. I have pretty good bleed resistance if I fight Otogeron or anything else that has bleed damage. My usual attack bonuses, a little bit of paralysis resistance, effluvia resistance, and my flash pod are better. That's something that the helmet gives me. Just kind of nice for non-elemental wandering around, kind of just hunting whatever, not really focused on anything. As you see, my defense stats pretty good, but my elemental resistances suck. So it's great for just wandering, but not for, a single fight. But yeah, we have the Pink Rathian to fight. Let's go check our food really quick. Attack up small. Defense up small. So I'm actually gonna custom a little bit. Because 6 fresh foods are great, but you really don't get a bonus past 5. Other than slight better chance of activating daily skills. But we'd rather get a little bit of a defense boost that comes from grabbing an extra fish rather than the fresh veggie. So we're just going to go like that. Watch this delicious cutscene. One other change that I did, I don't remember if this was last time, but Bastion has a blast weapon now. And you'll see that periodically we'll be fighting something and just a giant explosion will occur, monster will go flying backwards. A lot of fun. Let's go down and talk to the commander.
Over here.
Ah, just who I was looking for. Members of the ecological research team have pinpointed whatever it is that made those strange tracks. It's in the Coral Highlands. Once you're ready, sign up for the quest. We need our hunters to ascertain what we're up against. Is it something bad or something worse? Whatever it is, we're going to have to face it eventually. That's what we do here after all.
Sign up for the quest, partner. It's time to hunt the monster that left that trail.
Huh. Okay. I do kind of find this quest funny. Especially since the name of it is old world hunter in the new world. Let's set this really quick. I think I want to sleep herbs. Well, let's just do 2 sleep herbs for right now. Yeah, the quest is called Old World Monster in the New World. And we're like the top of the hunters and researchers. Like, we know monsters. That's our whole life is monsters. And we found these tracks and we're just like, what kind of tracks are these? These don't make sense. You know, it looks like a Rathian, but it just doesn't make any sense to us. We don't know what it is. And then we get there and it's like, oh, it's a Pink Rathian. Oh yeah, we have those in the old world. And it's like, why could you not foresee that? Oh, it looks like a Rathian, but the scales are pink. And they couldn't put it together that it's a Pink Rathian. Just, I don't know. One of the weird things that bugs me in this game, pretty minor thing, but it's still surprising that they had that kind of a bug. I don't know, plot hole. Anyways, let's switch over to our fire resistance weapons, or armor. We're going to throw on our pulsar hatchets or dragon bone. Okay, 168, 196, quite a bit more. We'll go with the dragons. Because Rathian still has a lot of traits of a normal Rathian. Yeah, the Pink Rathian, I should say, has a lot of traits of the normal Rathian. So Dragon is going to be the best element to use. Stunning it with flash pods is going to be good. We want all of our fire protection, which, speaking of, some armors, turning the head off is fine, but other armors, it's just like, I don't know. Like the Rathalos armor set that I have, the helmet looks really good with it. It almost looks more weird with it off. Yeah, let's go to take on a Pink Rathian. Bastion! So this cutscene also kind of alludes to the fact that you can like crash land in high rank and not show up in the camp like you thought you would. So you really have to like be prepared as soon as you show up. Pink Rathian is also like fully armored, so you'll hear me clinking off of it a lot. Elder Seal isn't really helping me at all, but the dragon element is. That's why we went with this weapon. Oh, nice. I also got my Plunder Blade up to a level 11, which means Bastion has a new ability, where he just jumps on, does a whole bunch of attacks like that, and I can pick those up, and they just kind of trade in for, I think, just money. Are you guys gonna have a tier 4? Come on, do an ice attack. What are you gonna do? We're just like looking at each other a lot. Good hit. Let's get some high rank leggy on the parts. That was a good hit. Let's go to our crafting list. As long as I still have a flash pod equipped while I make more, I just automatically equip the new ones that I make. I try to do that while I still have one in hand. In all of this, I'm also being very careful not to get hit by the Legiana, because I have no ice resistance. Rathian is leaving. And down here. I'm gonna throw this on. There we go. Worth the extra pod. What are you gonna do now? Cut you up a bit. Just like that. Wrong direction. You keep each other company. Item. Wrong creature. Especially because it has piercing pods, which aren't nearly as good as bombs. Nice. Oh, it missed me. I've never had it miss me like that. It's dropping bombs pretty naturally now. Aww. That would have been such a good takedown. Bomb pods to the face. While like in mid-air, so it would have crashed down. It would have been beautiful. Wow, the bomb pods don't even phase it anymore. Where are you going? Okay, that works.
We need to report this to the commander, ASAP!
Well, that fight went pretty good. About as good as I could hope for. Carapace, Inferno Sacs. Hard Bone, Advanced Armor Sphere. Those hard bones are good. Heavy Scale. Talon. Legion Hide Plus. Nice. Okay. Luckily we got one Inferno Sac. Ice Resistance Jewel. That's pretty handy. Another thing, I actually got Fire Resistance Jewel while I was not recording, and ooh, and the right to take on 7-star assignments. Nice. So now my armor set actually has 4 pieces of fire resistance skill, and having more than 3 doesn't do me any good. I still only have 3 skill ranks in it, but I could unequip something else like my Rathalos gloves.
Never thought we'd find her in the Coral Highlands.
And not worry about losing out on my skills.
Miracles for a subspecies to emerge. At least that's what the scholars said.
All the same, she's in remarkable condition. She must have grown somewhere rich in nutrients.
I might know where that is.
Admiral!
At last, he returns.
I've been enjoying watching your exploits. Fine work, I must say. Well done.
Would it have killed you to help instead of just watching?
What for? You seem to have it covered. Here, I brought you some souvenirs.
Interesting. Where'd you get them?
You know where you drove off, Big Ugly? Well, there's a spot further in there. And it's just loaded with these things.
They're incredible. It's like there's this energy pulsing inside them.
Wasn't just me then. Ha! I'll wager they tie into this whole thing we've been studying somehow. Well, I intend to find out how. Raise your hand or paw if you're with me. Any of these jaggy brains up for a challenge?
These two.
Wait, what?
Okay, you two. See you on site. I'll be at the tunnel. And don't you keep me waiting. I hate waiting.
Have fun.
Don't die out there.
All right, partner. Time for an expedition into the Everstream. The Admiral said don't be late.
There's been a devil host sighting. That'll be interesting.
Oh,
Hey, new decorations. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna show up in the Everstream when I go there, so I don't have to worry about that.
that's right.
But Devil Ho can kind of just show up wherever he wants.
Hurry back now.
And it's just a nuisance. He kind of has like a random route that he takes through the area, but it always seems like he moves towards you whenever it's inconvenient. He'll just show up in the middle of a fight, attack whatever you're attacking, attack you. It's such a nuisance. Cool drinks. I'm gonna keep my fire resistance on right now. I'll show you guys really quick what I was talking about. Yeah, fire resistance, if you see, I actually have 4 skill ranks in it, but it still maxes out at 3. I got the Angecoil Beta, which already has 2 fire resistance skills on it, but I also added a decoration. I don't think it shows it. You can kind of see up where I have my slots that there's an extra gem that's in there right now. But it's a fire resistance jewel. So just on my Angecoil, I have all 3 skills, so I really don't need my Rathalos fan braces. It kind of frees me up as soon as I start getting better materials to replace that as soon as I want. I'm not going to be, oh, I like the fire resistance. Nope, my skills already covered, thanks to the Angecoil. So yeah, I hunted Radoban, Tsikiyaku, and Great Gyros a little bit. Got the Omniplegia sacks that I was looking for. Literally the next hunt, I just like, the next night was just like, oh, I'm gonna, play a little bit for fun. Got on and just first hunt got all 3 of the Omniplegia sacks. It was disgusting. But yeah, Pink Rathian, very much like the normal Rathian. But as you could see, like when we were actually fighting it, it was just a lot more armored. Just very difficult to wear down. Let's grab our sworn rapiers. Just a little bit more reliable where we're going. A quick workshop check. We did just hunt Pink Rathian. Just look at weapons. So Anjanoth weapons will need that Inferno sack that I got. So that's one of those instances I was talking about a few episodes ago where it's like, yeah, this is the Anjanoth tree, but an item that's not Anjanoth is needed because you can't. Pretty sure you can't get Inferno sacks from Anjanoth. No, similarly, Legiana weapons, needs Shamos scales, that kind of thing. The Tsikiyaku weapon needing Legiana. Do want to try to get that, though I'll probably have to fight the Balzageist at some point. Oh, and then armor. I'll take a look at that. Legiana. And actually, this one that has airborne and evade window, jumping attack power plus 30%, very slightly increases invulnerability window. I pair that with one of these. It's kind of cool. Just like style wise, it's really cool. And it does have a point of divine blessing. A good chance of increased quest rewards. Okay, yeah. So just having these two pieces gives me a lot more defensive power. 3 points to my evade window is amazing. Airborne is great for all of my jumping attacks. Divine Blessing just has a chance of lowering damage. Fits in with ice resistance, water resistance, and it's just all around good pieces. So I'll try to fit that in somewhere. Wrathheart is the Pink Rathian. Ooh. I got a Rathian Ruby and 2 more spikes. This would be really good. I can get that from just normal high rank Rathian. Windproof 2 would be pretty handy. Like, if I can only get 1 or 2, windproof isn't super good. That's why I never really focused on it at low rank. But getting into like 3 and 4, really helpful to negate some of the large monsters, and especially one of the elder dragons that's all about wind, could really change that fight drastically. I mean, some more controller issues today. Okay. Ooh, weather cat. I don't know if this will be bad weather or not, because I think this is kind of a fixed expedition with Admiral.
You made it. On time, too. I like that.
Hey, isn't that... That's where we led Zora Magdaros out to sea.
Exactly. Come on, follow me. Wait, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm the Admiral, the Commission's top dog. Of course, I leave the day-to-day stuff to the Commander. I'm not much for being tied down, see? Anyway, I was chasing down this monster when I stumbled upon this place I'm about to show you.
What monster?
Nergigante. After Zora Magdaros vanished into the sea, Nergigante disappeared too. So I decided to track it down. And this is where it led me. A gap in the earth that was probably wrenched open by Zora.
Did you find Nergigante?
I expect to, and not far ahead. Yeah.
Whoa, this place is amazing. Look at the streams. You can feel it in your bones, right? Something is a-stirring.
That's because the Everstream is just pulsing with incredible amounts of energy. All those crazy tough monsters you tangled with, they must have come from deeper within.
Why? What's here?
You'll see. Zora riled something up when it visited the New World. Something that runs deep. Got us to come to the New World. Nergigante, too. Well, now we'll find out what we're dealing with. Get ready. Things are about to move real fast.
Yes, sir.
And we're just walking slowly.
We're almost there. Amazing, right?
Yeah.
There's so many of these crystals in here, you're likely to trip on them.
Some of them are huge. How do they form?
Beats the heck out of me, but I'll tell you what. This place is sizzling with bioenergy. And that means the monsters around here are tougher than Nova crystals.
Admiral, there's something that's been bothering me.
Which is?
Why was Zora Magdaros tunneling in here instead of simply dying in the Veil? Was something here luring it in?
Who knows, kid? But we do have one clue. Nergigante.
You're right. Nergigante and Zora Magdaros. We've always seen them together. It must have had its own reason for coming.
And not just him, either. Fact is, loads of powerful monsters have holed themselves up in here. We need to track them one by one. And maybe we might just find a pattern.
Right.
Of course I'm right. Now get ready. You ready? It all makes sense now. Get those legs moving. You've got monster hunting to do.
No items. So there's 3 large monsters, I believe, here. I'm gonna need to spot all of them. And then find some traces of Nergigante, which is the easy part. Ooh. Let's throw on my capture net. Got some new creatures here.
There! Nergigante's trail! Rude. That did a lot of damage. We'll fight him later. New mining spots. Fusium is pretty important for the next tier of weapons. Fire cell stones a little bit too. I think there's a new bone or two here. Oh, I have a monster coin to do. Here we go. An unknown skull.
capture net on. Let's just get whatever freebie fish it decides to give me. Just a pink Rathian.
Boy, this heat is something else. Use a cool drink to stave off that heat.
Get the rare drop right off the get-go. Yeah, in this level, the heat is too much for me, so it doesn't really matter if I have fire resistance or not. It's too hot, and I take damage over time when I'm in the hot rooms. I don't really care about harvesting these guys. I just want the kills so I can finish the bounty. Let's head up this way. Mushroom. Chill shroom. So chill shrooms grow here. They create these cool drinks. I think it buys me 5 minutes. I'm gonna check back up here really quick. Part of this is just to look for Nergigante parts or tracks. And if we don't find them, we can be like stuck. It's like looking for them. It's like they intended you to take a certain route all the way through this place to find everything. And then they put the Nergigante tracks at certain points so that you would find each of them.
Nergigante has been here. We're on the right track.
And these are fun. Crystal Burst. Kind of acts as like a scatter nut or something. Ring and Bone Relic. So I find Dodogama extremely cute. I love him.
Blast run. You better do something before you get blown to smithereens.
Slinger box. Those are good. What's this one? One over here. No, not that. Wow. I don't know why Uragon is so pissed. Really didn't do much to him. Let's click our head in here. So this is where all those whatchamacallits are. There's actually like a stealth mission that we can do as like a side quest later down here. It's kind of funny, but we don't really need to be here. Up here though.
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
There he is. Okay, come towards me. Don't spit at me. Okay, you're gonna try. Get all your fire out. get close enough that I can jump on you. Rude. Good job, Ashton. Yeah, I know I had low health, but come on. I'm not actually on a quest right now, so I'm kind of hesitant to actually, like, spend resources. I'm also extremely tired IRL. Been something like a 14-hour day for me so far, so I'm just like ready to call it a day. Oh, let me jump on you. Thank you. There's the good damage. I think I do more damage to him when his mouth is full of explosive material. And I have a chance of just igniting what's inside of him. Oh, come on. Oh, he's running. Leave me alone, Barnos. Let's grab this. You've been taunting me this whole time. Oh, it's sleeping. Well, let's kill some more bugs. My attack power's down. Can't one-shot them. One more. Okay. We kind of skipped it earlier, but there's one more large monster up here. Ooh.
What was Nergigante doing here? Well, what matters is we're hot on its tail.
Down here. Okay. Badia. Yeah, the three large monsters that we've seen here.
Find it. Then let's head back to a
One is fire type, and then the other two have blast damage, so it's kind of a rough place to be at. Another of the rare ones. And I get, there's the tier 2. Okay. And there's this area. There's a few more resources to mine. Now, if you see our map, we see there's a room off to the west. And then there's like a little trail that kind of leads up into this room. The entrance is right here. And it only opens up during one particular quest, or if you're taking on one particular monster. And it would be the Elder Dragon Teostra. So that kind of just leads into his special area, which is really cool. It's like the inside of a volcano. Okay. That's all good. Do we need anything else for bounties? The only other areas we have are up above in this area here, which is up there. We also see that there is like a path here, but we can't really get through it right now. And that leads to Nergigante.
Your stamina cap has dropped. Eat some well-done steak to restore it to max.
Alright, so this is just right above that half pipe that we first saw Uragon at. So if you're wondering what was up this way, it's just this area. We can see down below into that ravine that we found the second camp. So that's kind of just what was all in this direction here. And then we can go just a little bit further. And this is another Elder Dragon, like, special arena. And it ends up being quite an interesting fight. Probably, to me, the most cinematic of all the Elder Dragon fights. Like, Kieran's pretty cool. Teostra's awesome. I love Teostra. But this one is, like, the cinematic one. You know, it deserves its own movie, probably win a few Oscars, things like that. But yeah, that's all the locations here. So we can head back to Astera. Wow. Rude. Plus, the gamma parts. Oh, nice, got a tail. Didn't get research on any of them.
Listen to me.
Oh, you're back. I have something urgent to tell you. I've received quite a few unsettling reports from the field team that Elder Dragons are showing up across the regions. And these reports started pouring in around the same time that you were out investigating the Outer Recess. Almost like there's a connection. That leads me to believe there's some connection to whatever Nergigante is up to.
You can do this!
I want you to keep looking into what the connection might be. I'll work from my end to gather more information about the Elder Dragons and determine the appropriate response. You do all the actual work and heavy lifting of fighting the monsters.
think we have enough data on Nergigante now. Want to report to ecological research?
Let's see. Ooh, we get advanced armor spheres now. Let's do a fanged wyvern capture. Let's do a mining outcrop. And then let's replace this one with a rotten veil. Mushrooms. Ooh, hunt basilgeist. Surprised this one showed up. We'll hold on to it for now. And hold on to this hunt of Rathalos. That's surprising. Okay. Deliveries, nothing I can turn in.
Good to see you. Good luck.
Basilgeist in the field of fire.
You all good?
Mountains of Ire and Ice. A Legiana and an Odogaron. Quite the combination.
More importantly,
Yeah, we basically find out that Nergigante eats other elder dragons. That's why I was like hanging out on Zora Magnaros and it's just like consuming him in some way. Well, I can go see what I can make with the workshop. Let's see. Skull. Interesting. Strategist. Fox feline. We finally start making some ingot armor. Or at least the high rank ingot armor. That gives us our thunder resistance. I only get as much as 2 from that. That's fine. High metal helps us with our ice resistance. Dodo Gamma. Blast attack and blast resistance. Honestly, blast attack is pretty good. Increases build up, increases bonus damage. Gastodon, flinch free. Huh, interesting. Then potential for more blast resistance. That's it. So nothing really kind of jumps out at us right now as far as new weapons goes. Yeah. Like what we still have question marks on, we have the Nergigante weapons, we have Basilgeist weapons, the Vazioth that we just saw, which comes from the Juratotus line, so it, like, that's why it goes from water to fire. And then this is the final boss of the game. So we're definitely getting down there as far as what's left. The black steel tree turns into actually, oh, this is harder than the end game. Okay, I won't spoil that one either. That's a pretty cool thing to see. But yeah. And then we also have the under development section is all leading into master rank. So even after we beat the game, we have the Iceborne DLC to go do. And it looks like our Meowster Chef has a job for us. Gajalaka Lockdown. Okay. Well, I know it's a little bit shorter of a day, but we're going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all had fun, and I'll see you all in the next adventure. Bye bye.